Why a people's vote may not solve the Brexit crisis. Mirror Politics Morning Briefing. To nobody's surprise, Labour comfortably held Lewisham East in the by-election. Though it is the anti-Brexit brigade who are crowing about the result, which saw the Lib Dems leapfrog the Tories into second place and in the process take a sizable chunk of the Labour vote. It is advisable not to read too much into a single by-election in a Remain voting stronghold which saw main three parties poll fewer than 20,000 votes between them. The real significance of the result is there will be one more MP opposed to Theresa May's hard Brexit. This could prove crucial when the Commons comes to vote on the meaningful vote issue. My colleague Dan Bloom has done an excellent explainer here on the Byzantine complexities of the row. The low turnout in Lewisham East has not prevented the Stop Brexit campaigners from seizing on the Lib Dems, showing as evidence that momentum is gathering behind those wanting a people's vote on the final Brexit deal. This week the Royal College of Midwives became the latest union to join the campaign for a people's vote. The TSSA Union, Prospect, the Royal College of Nursing, Steve Coogan, and a former Tory minister called Philip Lee are also in favour of handing the electorate a say. Campaigners have been careful to frame this as a vote on the deal rather than as a second referendum, even though that is what it is. If such a poll were to take place and the Brexit deal was rejected, it would have the same force as saying the country has changed its mind. Placing to one side the country's electoral fatigue, we are all Brenda from Bristol on this. You can see why they believe another referendum is the only way to overturn the initial one. Just as voters have the chance to change their mind at a general election, so should they have the right to change their mind on an issue such as Brexit. If a democratic decision is set in stone, then it is no longer a democratic one. Yet there are plenty of reasons to oppose a people's vote. There is no evidence at the moment there has been a fundamental change in opinion on Brexit. The majority of polls show those who voted Remain would still vote Remain and those who voted Leave would still vote for Leave. Then there is the question of respecting the referendum result, especially when we were warned it was a once-in-a-generation decision. The other significant concern is whether a second referendum would right the wrongs of the first one. Referendums are constitutionally messy in that they set up an insoluble clash on which has supremacy, the decisions of elected MPs or the voice of the people in a plebiscite. We could end up in the unsatisfactory and grueling situation of endless referenda on our EU membership, with each one trying to overturn the other and in the process sidelining the role of Parliament. A better course may be to push for the least damaging Brexit possible and, in time, allow MPs to revisit the question of membership, having taken into account any changes in the EU. Would we want to rejoin a Macron-style ever closer union? And the public mood in the UK. Of course, the whole argument could become academic if Theresa May loses the forthcoming showdown with the Tory rebels. Who knows what chaos that will unleash? Today's agenda, 9 a.m., the Commons considers another tranche of private members' bills. This includes a bill to make upskirting a sexual offence. 2 p.m., approx. Will Quint's MP leads an adjournment debate on EU plans to ban bulbs used for stage lighting. Tomorrow, it's the Labour Live Festival in Tottenham, London. What I am reading, brilliant piece by Chris Deeran in the New Statesman on why Brexiteer Tories are driving the Scottish to independence. What I am listening to, Tom Watson talks to Nick Robinson on the Political Thinking podcast.